Hello and welcome. I'm Carol DeChaine, and I wanted to put out an extra video this week to talk about fear. With all that we're facing at this present moment with this virus, if you're listening to this right after I put it out, but any time that we have fear in our lives, there comes a time when we need to allow ourselves not to focus on the fear, to find other things, to find that silver lining, whatever it may be. And there always is one. So when you see that you're getting caught up in all the hysteria of whatever it may be, whether it's this moment when we're facing this virus or whether it's at another time in the future or about something different, if you get caught up, if it's the world news or the local news or everything news out there, Facebook, everything social media happening, so you hit an overload of what everyone else is fearing, it is so easy to get caught up, to get stuck in the fear, to get frenzied about it, and to really not do yourself any good. While you want to be smart, do the things that will help you, you also want to be sure that you look deeper, that you hold the peace as much as you can, and hold it for the entire planet. Hold it for yourself. If you're a light worker, by all means, don't get inundated. Some light workers are so sensitive to every kind of energy. And when you get inundated, you get overwhelmed and overcome, and you can't move forward and be there for the rest of the planet, the rest of the people that need you. We all can be there for each other during these times, and that's one of the silver lining. You see people reaching out, you see people caring, you see people in Italy singing. All these things that you can do to bring your spirits up. All those things around the house that you're supposed to be doing that you just don't have time for. If you're stuck at home now, you might just find that time. Maybe you can clean out things that you mean to, repair things you can do yourself, or take the time for that jigsaw puzzle. And I'm talking to myself now when I have no time for it. I can write more radio shows because I don't have other things getting in my way. All those things that I need to do for me, I can do. Now, because I'm alone, I live alone, and we have where I live a stay at home kind of order, we need to be able to embrace others, FaceTime, talk on the phone if you're living alone, connect, do what you need to do for yourself. But if you're with a family, this silver lining could be that you never normally spend time together. And maybe that's the blessing behind it, that each group of people connects at a deeper level instead of just getting stuck on your phones and your TVs and all of those things that we have nowadays, those electronics, like the one I'm talking into right now. Find that silver lining for you. But most of all, find the peace. Don't let this fear take over who you are. Know that there are so many things that you can do for yourself to make yourself feel joyful, to make yourself even spill that out to the rest of the planet. Pray for the planet. Pray for everyone in it, if that is what you do. Meditate on raising the vibration of the world, if that is what you do. Whatever it is that you can do to help the world and the people in it right now to shift, to release the fear. And even if you're listening to this a year or two after this virus hits the planet and it's gone and you're going, what's she talking about? It's good because there's still fear that you can have in your life that holds you back. Fear that can be overwhelming, can stop you in your tracks, can make you hibernate, can make you go on your own and not want anyone else around. You don't need to do that to yourself. You can take this time or take the time later. Allow yourself to go inward, to really connect to your source, whatever that means to you, whether it just means listening to your own inner voice, not thinking that there's a God or anything else out there, or whether knowing and embracing this higher self or this God, whatever you call it. Speak, listen, especially listen, and allow yourself to feel the peace that can come from it. Feel the peace that will let the fear kind of loosen its grip on you. So if you're like this and you're tense and you're worried and you're upset, as you start to lessen that, you can start feeling like you're just relaxing into all that you need, into all that will help you move forward, whatever that looks like for you. Whether that means you're stuck in your house and you find ways to make it a valuable time, or whether that means that you get closer to people that you need to be around, or if it's at a future date from when I recorded this, you need to simply release the fear that's holding you back from whatever you're working with or working on. It's all doable. You can. You just need to decide if you will, because you definitely are able. Thank you for joining me here today. I'm Carol DeChaine. I'm a transformational life coach, Archonic multidimensional energy worker, and intuitive. I'll have my website below if you want to know more about me or about what I do. But for this one, I just want to give you that information to say, let fear go. It won't do you much good except to warn you so that you can take some steps that you need to do for prevention, for caution, but not to freeze you in place. Never that, unless you let it. Thank you for listening. I hope that this has helped you to shift a little bit away from that focus of the fear that you may be feeling. Blessings on you.